Hey, how's it going? I don't know how much luck we're going to have with this light. Let's try. Oh, you can't win. Anyway, how we doing? Just a wee look at some of my chases. I've got, this took a little bit longer than I'd like to have set up. But if you try and dust 62 chase pops, then yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. I don't know what's better. I wish I could ask people, but hey ho, we'll try both ways. So what I've done is, I've tried not to put them in order as such. What I've just tried to do is make sure that I can show people them in the way it works. Right, so I think the light's going to be the way to go, and it will have glare, but it won't have glare on the ones I'm showing. So what I've done is, at the top, I've tried to put all the sort of cartoon ones, if you will, together. This column here, I've tried to put the glow chases. I might actually, in a minute, try and see if I can get them to light up, or maybe do an air video that, but yeah, so you see what I've done here, and then I've sort of put the wrestling ones together, the Cupheads, the Halos, the Mortal Kombats, even though they don't match. So yeah, I've tried to do a few different things, but overall this is not a permanent display. It's not going to be a permanent display. This is really for the purpose of the video, because what happens is, I've usually got these everywhere. For example, the Batman is in with the Batmans. In fact, where is the Batman? 2 seconds. That was quite interesting, so I went and salvaged him from the Batman collection. So, anyway, as I was saying, Batman was with Batmans. For example, Jurassic Park's in my son's room, because he likes dinosaurs. And then the horror ones are in the horror section. So I've borrowed these, if that makes sense, from my horror collection to put together for the purpose of this. Otherwise, it'd be a lot of stop starting. So let's just go through some of these. If Andy's not getting the luck finding chases, I don't have as much luck as you think. What this was an accumulation of getting lucky and friendly with a certain couple of people who would give me heads up. They didn't hold them for me. They just, would certainly say when they open stuff and that, but that wasn't all the time. And that's genuinely, after years and years and years, I've been a loyal customer to places. I bought a lot from one person as well, a couple of years back, and a couple I found in the wild, and more recently, a couple I've bought off of some of the Facebook groups. So for example, where are we? This was a group find, and I believe this one was for my girl on one of the groups. It was probably the most immaculate pop I've got. I hope that shows up. It's brilliant. Whereas, no disrespect, but there was other ones that, well, it was sad, but they were really cheap. So this one wasn't. But look at it. No wonder. It's beautiful. But yeah, I don't want to make this too long. Look, I'm going to show you something interesting as well. So obviously here I've got the Fox sticker, yeah. And then you've got the normal sticker, and then you've got the sort of different yellows. I don't know if you can see the two different yellows there. One's more orange, one's more yellow. Then you've got little stickers. Then you've got the glow sticker. And then I'm sure there's another one I was trying to show you. This looks a wee bit different. You see the sort of white outline. So they do vary a little bit, but it's only when you're going through them and you've got them in your hand you realise this. So anyway, we've got 63 in total. So we've got Batman, Catwoman, and look, I did have 0 in Doghouse, but I traded that with a friend. So I had 64, but as I said, I've bought a few since, so I don't often trade stuff. It's got to be somebody that I like, or think they want it more than me, or I like helping people. That's who I am as a person. This isn't a flex. This is just me sharing stuff. I suffer from bad mental health. That might be too much information for some people, but at least I'm honest. He seems to be quite desirable. Tell you a quick story about him. In the shop I purchased him for, it was £25. I said, why is that? I said, I don't think that's really accurate. Oh, it goes for £25 on eBay. I thought, but you don't upsell stuff. But anyway, I paid the 25 and it's been well worth it since. I had 2 darts and 2 demogorgons, as well as 2 porgs, and there's another one, but I sold the 4 of them and gave my son the money, just because I wanted to put them back in the wild and let somebody else enjoy them, or put them back in somebody's collection. Back in the wild, obviously, is where I found some of these. That's what I was thinking there, sorry. It's a little brain fart. But yeah, anyway, we'll just go through this for another 30 seconds, let you have a wee nosy. She's quite desirable. She's actually, I think, my most expensive chase pop at the moment, according to the pop directory. If you're not in the pop directory, which I'm sure you are, if you're looking at pop videos, you'll know your stuff. I've not got a big flex. I don't own a lot of expensive pops. I just like what I like. Am I going to sit here and say that I love every single one of these? No. You know, you could have argued, why didn't you leave them for somebody else? Well, if that's the case, somebody else is going to turn £15 into £45. As you can see, I don't sell my stuff, so I think there's an argument for, you know, why not? I mean, I've left plenty of chase pops in my time, but, you know, there's other ones, like, for example, this one, the Halos. I don't play Halo personally. Cuphead I don't watch. Wrestling, I used to be a 80s and 90s fan. I'm a bit older, I'm nearly 40, so, but they're so cool. The reason I've sorted these the way I've sorted them as well is these are heavy, so very heavy, very heavy, and very heavy, and he's so. So it was so that when I was displaying them, they don't tower on top of each other. If you're interested, I've got an cut of videos up. I don't want people to think I'm not a vast collector. I do Hot Wheels, figures, replicas, comics, pops, everything. I've not got much of a social life, as you can probably tell. 2 kids that keep me busy, and yeah, some health concerns at the moment, so this is my little fun place. But please do not like my videos or, you know, like my profile out of pity. Don't, please. Just do it because you think the collection's nice and you're a geek. It would mean more to me. I don't need somebody to think, no, bless, I'll just chuck my bone. No, I really want genuine people that love this stuff, because I'm not doing this for a living. This is just for fun. This is just what I do because I want to share it with like-minded people. Anyway, 6 minutes, probably 6 minutes too long. Here's some of my chase pops. Please stay tuned for more. See you later.